Hey guys,
Hey.
how you doing? So, we decided to just chat, talk a little about things. So, um, we just wanted to talk, like, the title of the thing will be Becoming Ourselves. So, we wanted to talk about how we're doing, you know, in this journey. Well, you know, like any human, we have our good times and our bad times. But so far, we have noticed that we've been missing a lot, like, of ourselves, like who we are particularly. And so, this girl, hopefully, see if she talks. But we want to say, like, for example, we've been here for 2 months, right? 2 months. And it's been amazing so far. You know, we have our ups and downs, but we are loving every bit of it. Like in our little backstory, we're gonna talk about, where we come from and everything. So we were never, together when we were little. I lived in Florida, she lived in Puerto Rico. But Speedy, you can talk. She probably talk like she speaks good English. No, I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit.
Yeah. So we just thought, we've been raised in church.
Yes.
All our lives. She's a pastor's daughter, and I semi, because my dad was, he was basically almost a pastor to me, like, and we just want to talk about that it's good to just leave. Not leave the church, don't misunderstand me. It's just like leave out of, if you're like a toxic place and everything. Not saying the church, I love my church and everything. I'm talking about like in general, like if you don't feel comfortable or yourself, then just leave. Like you don't even have to think about it. Just make the decision and leave. That's what I did. Before going to Puerto Rico, I was president of the youth in my church. It's a lot because at that point, my family was going through some stuff. My parents split up in that moment. And, God works in mysterious ways. I got president of youth there. And it was great. I loved it. I loved the youth and everything. But it's to a point that everything that I was going through and stuff like that, in July 13th of 2017, I made a choice. Like, it was quick. I was talking to my aunts, like, just buy the ticket, I'm leaving. Like, I didn't pray about it. I was not thinking. It was just like, I need to go. Because it's to a point that it gets too much. And you know that if it's suffocating you and it's putting you down, like... Sorry about the helicopter. I don't know what's the noise in the background. But that's what I did. I moved. I started my life. Like, it's scary, but there's this thing that I read that it was just like amazing, and it is exactly how it is. So here's the quote that I like. It says to make a change feels awful, but to stay where you are is even worse. So that impacted me, even though I read it when I'm already here, but it impacted me because it's so true. Like, where I was, it was not like I did not feel myself. I was just like, I was physically like in chains, like myself, but I just didn't like who I was. So I made the change to go. Like, I dropped everything. Like, nothing was gonna hold me back. Not even the presidency of the youth. Nothing. I just dropped everything. I was like, I'm leaving. I told my father I'm leaving. If he wanted to go, then go. If he didn't, he didn't. I wasn't thinking about friends or family at that moment. It was just like, I need to do this because I felt suffocated. And, like, it's been long overdue because I always wanted to move. It was something that in my heart I always wanted to. And I took the opportunity of everything that was happening. I was like, I'm moving. And that's it. So I did, and sorry, I'm gonna be talking the whole time. I don't give her time to talk, but she'll tell you the story of hers. But I mean, that's what I did. The change was awful. Like, I moved to Puerto Rico, like, I didn't listen to everybody who says like, oh, there's no job, this, that. I really didn't care. I cared about myself. I don't care about those physical or material things, like, oh, you don't know this and that. I didn't really care. It's like I literally like brushed out, like, ignored all their opinions. I was like, I'm doing this for myself. I'm young. If I wanted to come back, I will come back. So I did. I changed. I moved. You know, it could be awful. You're thinking about, oh, sometimes it goes in your head like, what am I going to do with my life over there if I didn't do something over here? You know, there's a lot of things. But exactly, staying where you are is even worse, because you're not going to move. You're going to stay how it is. I was a depressed person. I knew that even though going to church, being with God, I was depressed. It's just like, I was good there, the church, but it was just like, I didn't feel myself. It's kind of hard to explain, but I wasn't feeling myself. Like, right now, being here, it's just like, I'm more free. Not free like in a bad way. It's free because it's just like, I don't think about like, oh, I have to do this, that. Because of that, I just like, not really mixing stuff. It's just like, I feel myself. Like, I'm still me. Like, my personality and everything. It's just like, I get to do the things I want to, not in a bad way. Like I said, it's just, I'm more open. Like, it's just like, I feel free. It's not people telling me what to do, what to wear. It was just like, I feel free. I with God, that's my thing. Like, I love God and everything. You know, I talk about Him and stuff. But it's amazing. Like, I love church. You know, sometimes I want to visit church and this and that. But aside of all that, being raised in church all the time, it's just like, I felt like I was in church, but not really in God. You know what I mean? It's just like, there's little things, you know, like, it was all rules and everything. But I love it, you know, love my church and things like that. I just want to speak about it. It did great things to me, but I feel more, so I changed, I moved, I feel happy. I could tell you that I feel happy. Like, you have no idea. Like, it's just like, I'm doing something in my life. I moved to do something. I changed. I got jobs. I got 2 jobs. You know, I feel like I felt like it was meant to be. Like, that decision, quick decision, without thinking everything, it was good. I do miss everybody, you know, where I'm at, but I'm doing something with my life. I love the people who supported me and everything, and the people who didn't, I still love them, you know. It's just little things like that. And it's been amazing. It's been kind of hard, you know, being situated, but it's just a great experience. And I love it, and I do not regret it. I thank God for everything in my life. It's just, I'm myself. It's just like, I'm going to like becoming this beautiful person, more beautiful person. I'm getting comfortable in my own skin and in the atmosphere, like, everything that's going on, being situated, adapting here. It's been amazing. Meeting new people, and you know, I'm actually doing something, you know, to myself, to feel like exercising. Bro, I never exercise in I've always been depressed, and I always ate, because it's just like, that was my only comfort. Like, besides God, it was like my only comfort. I would eat my emotions, like happy, sad. I eat my emotions. That was the only thing that actually like helped me through it. And here it's just like, I'm more focused and motivated to lose weight, to work out, to do all these stuff. And it's just, my mindset has changed so much. Being by myself, it's so good to separate yourself for a while. Like, who knows? I might not be living in Texas for so long, and I go back, but it's been amazing. Like, you just leave that place, you move, your whole mindset moves, your everything. Like, you start fresh. It's like starting fresh with yourself. I become a more positive person. It's just been amazing, and I'm almost I'm almost gonna be 22 on March 1st. You know, celebrating my birthday in a new place. It's just like a lot of experiences. Like I spent Christmas here, spent New Year's. It's been amazing, and I love it. You know, I miss my friends. Like I do. I miss them. I miss some of my family. You know, I miss my father. He's in Puerto Rico still, but it's been so good. So Limari, go ahead.
That was my turn. It's 2 months here in Texas. Well, it is very. I don't know. I don't have words about how I feel here. The only word that I can describe this moving out of Puerto Rico is like I'm happy, you know. And she said everything.
Yeah, but it's like
It's,
you know,
I know
Tony's
it's
like
different.
you know she's been more raised into church than I have, and more things. And for this is all
Girl.
new. She's 18. So it's like she turned 18 last year in July, and everything is so new to her. You know, being apart from family, how you feel about that? You know,
Girl, that's another story. That's a long story.
I mean, you can say a little bit here. It's
Just a little bit. Like what she said, I feel free, but not too free. You know, what she said is a good free. Like
it's not
let me
bad
see.
free. It's just
Like I feel more comfortable being myself. What she said, I feel more comfortable being myself because in Puerto Rico, it was like I was not me. Like
it's like tied down. Like you
Exactly.
tied down to one's perspective. You do things for other. You don't do. Sorry, but it's just like it's like you don't. We're so tied down. We were so tied down in everything that we did everything for everybody. We had to be in this whole thing, this image that everybody put us in. That we have to act like this or be like this, and we did it. Like me and her, we have so much in common because we do everything for our family. We do everything for our parents. We don't do everything for ourselves. You know, like me personally, me and her, we do things. We did everything. When we did. I mean, like I don't want it to be about the whole religious church thing, but once we did those things, we didn't really do it for ourselves. In a perspective, we did, but we didn't because we did it for our parents to be happy.
For everybody.
You know, we didn't pursue it how we supposed to pursue it. We did it for them. Like I did everything for my father. Like. I'm gonna be honest. I hated going to school. Still do. I did everything. To graduate, everything I did it for him. To go to college, I did it for him. To go to Bible Institute, I did it for. Like it's just like I didn't really do anything for myself. Like moving is what I did something for myself finally. And you have no idea how much I'm loving the person that I'm becoming. Like I analyze it and like I get teary-eyed because it's just like it's been so amazing, and I'm discovering who I am or creating myself or whatever. And I love it. And it's just like it's just that's the only thing you have to think is just leave, move, do something new. It's just like don't think about it, just do it, you know?
Obviously, you're gonna be scared. You're gonna be.
It's scary, but it's a good scary, you know?
Yeah.
It's just a good scary. Like, we moved to Texas, our whole family. Well, my aunt, my uncle, us. It was scary. Like, it's a new place. We've never been to another state. It's been an amazing experience. Like, new. Like, we fly to Miami to Texas. We were in a road trip, basically, because we drove from Miami to Texas with 4 dogs, us, in a van. So it's been a whole experience. You know, it's just I don't know how to explain. Like we got here, we started from nothing, and it's just like now we have things like amazing things. Like God has blessed us in so many things. Like don't be afraid to move or change. It's just like like I said, that quote is just amazing. It's just like change will be awful, but being where you are, staying how you are is even worse. So either you do something with your life, because that it took me 21 years to do something with my life, and maybe it was meant to be. Now, like I don't regret anything that happened in my life, things that happened in my trials and tribulations. Nothing. I don't regret it. You know, it helped me become who I am, and she is basically new. She's 18. She's away from her family, away from the routine she had before,
Yes.
and everything. And it's just amazing. Like this video is so long because I talk a lot, but I just want to express that it's okay. And sometimes it's we will have our ups and downs, but it's okay not to be okay. And
The song.
yeah, and it's just you get up, tomorrow's a new day, but it's never that late. And I just thank God. I thank God for everything. It's beautiful. Life is beautiful. But yeah, I got so into it. Sorry guys, it's just like I wanted to speak to the from the heart, exactly how I felt. And yeah, anything else, Lisa Marie?
No.
I
have a lot, but
saying it in Spanish and I translate.
another.
So yeah, we had enough to talk about because it could go on and on and on.
Yes.
And this video is already long. But I just want to say, speak for the heart and everything, and hopefully, helps other people. Even though not a lot of people watch this, but it's okay. Just want to say that we are grateful for this life and what we did. And sorry for my man voice, but I'm grateful, and I thank I thank the man above. So, we love you guys, and and I hope you like this video. The whole thing, situation, comment, like, whatever, like all the YouTube says. This is what YouTuber says, but thank you. Love you.